So we've got our box. Are you ready? Can you go ahead and guess the first game? I see, okay, we'll pull one game out. We'll give you like a little bit of, you know what I mean? The process of elimination, that one's gonna be down. And then after that, because I can see this one, then after that, it's gonna be random. Like I'll show you. Rumble pack. And then the rest are just, well, hold on, there's a little cheating here. You know? So I can't tell either. But funny enough, how I ended up getting most of my games, or not most of them, but some of my games as a kid, was we would rent it from Blockbuster and then I would just never return it. It was so much easier to obtain a game that way than trying to convince my parents to go to the store to buy me a game. Like, oh yeah, just rent it for a week, and then like we forgot to return it, or you know, my dad was focused on work, my mom was doing other. The last thing they were thinking about was returning stuff to Blockbuster. So that's how I got like some games, you know. So the first game, bam, Super Smash Brothers. All right. Yeah, there it is. You know, we could stream some N64 too. It's possible. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe we do that. Like my brother was talking about doing a Banjo-Kazooie playthrough. I would stream that on here. I think he'd want to go at it for a bit. Anyways, next game. Throw a guess in the chat. I will show you. This is gonna throw some people off. I know. Okay. I'm gonna show you this. It's yellow. It's a big giveaway. It limits it down quite a bit. Ready? Here we go. You put your guesses in. Donkey Kong 64. Good game. Also, this game came with the expanded. This game came with the expanded memory pack that you had to put in the front part of the N64. I don't know if you guys remember that. You had to lift up the little latch and then put the more. You had to add more RAM. Actually, had to add more RAM. Okay, now this is gonna throw you off. I gotta make sure you can't see. Another yellow game. It's not a duplicate. This is hard. You might as well just be a random shot in the dark. Some people are gonna take the strategy of, I'm just gonna guess the same thing and eventually it might be right. But if you know N64 stuff, if you know stuff. No, it's not Donkey Kong 64 2. This I wouldn't know this. It actually confused me when I thought we had two Donkey Kong 64s. If you know, you know. It was not the case. If you don't want to take a guess, that's fine. But I think it's kind of fun just to throw something out there. Yeah, I know. I didn't know there was another yellow one either. Ready? And I wonder what the yellow meant. I wonder if it was like game of the year or some type of. I wonder how. Like, I don't know how that works because I don't think so. Wait. Okay, we'll give you a second. Pikmin. I don't own Pikmin, so it's not gonna be that. But my brother wants to get it, so if you guys want to donate a Pikmin, N64 Pikmin, feel free. Maybe we'll do. I don't know. Are we about to start playing N64 on stream? Is that what we're doing now? I think I have the capability to set it up. I have to find out how to go. I may need a connector. I don't know how to go from the white, like component cables to HDMI. Is always hard. I think it's a lot easier. There's probably a way to do it today. Anyways, you ready? You clueless? Okay, I'll give you a really big hint. It's being remade. And actually has already just recently was re-released. Yeah, If someone, I don't know, if someone wants to figure out how we can do that and get it all set, like, that's cool. It's not Earthworm Jim. That's a good question. It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Oof. Wow, really? Really? Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 was yellow? Yeah, it was. Would not have thought that. Our collection is good though. We've got the good stuff in here. I know. Blown away. The skater. Okay. Moving on. I'll give you guys, we're gonna throw out another colored one. We're gonna go through the colors first. I need to hide this because I actually bought this one from you know what, if I can get this sticker off, forget it, it's not worth peeling this. Okay, I'm gonna cover the name in case you just happen to pick up on it. But it's gold. It's gold. This should be a good giveaway. Do you know the like the which Zelda it is? It's definitely a Zelda. It's just people get that pretty quick. It is a Zelda. You're on point. Oof. Is it Ocarina? Is it? I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, both had gold versions. I didn't know that. We need an Ocarina's Time. This is not Ocarina's Time. This is Majora's Mask. I saw it. I went to a retro video game store maybe 2 years ago and picked up some stuff, and they did not have Ocarina of Time, but they did have Majora's Mask. So I got it. They also had in one of my suck it guys. Yo, what up, Edwin? One of the things that I would really like to get would be a green inbox green N64. The see-through green inbox still, and just throw that up on a shelf and just collect it, because that thing was the coolest as I was a kid. I loved see-through plastic. Like the controllers that were colored, anything like that was great. Okay, some of these I've picked up from the same store, so they have this sticker on the back. How do we do this? How do we do this? Because we've got a lot in here, and they're all, there's no, you know what I mean? As far as hints go, we've kind of gone through the colors. So now it's gonna be just best of luck. I'll narrow it down to genre. And there aren't any duplicates. Yeah. I mean, but if you know my collection has... Okay, well, what is this one? Do you know what this is? The Game Shark, dude. I want to get that out of the way. We can go through some other stuff. I actually haven't used this in a super long time, but I remember it was one of the coolest things to have ever be, like, released at that time. You take the game, you put the game on top, and then this is what you plug into your N64. Boom. It brings you into the BIOS of Game Shark, and you can change, you mod the game, It was the early modding. It was so, it was just really neat that they even released something like that. Very cool. Yeah, I do have a Pokemon Stadium. But we're going to start with this one because it's right here in front of my face. This is we're going to go sports genre. Sports genre. And I don't know how, like, if I narrow it down too much, it's too easy. And if I don't narrow it down enough, you guys are just shooting in the dark. So maybe ask me a question and I'll answer it. You know what I mean? We'll say, okay. I mean, look, I'm gonna give you one hint and you're gonna be like, I know someone's gonna be like, I know exactly what it is. It's football. Sports genre football. I think that's all I can give you. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, it's not Madden. I should give you guys time before I answer that, so that everyone gets to throw something out there. I need a timer. Here we go. Yeah, so let's get this up. Like American football, yes. Window captures what I want. It is indeed NFL Blitz. NFL Blitz 2001 to be specific. I actually think there's another NFL Blitz that is maybe even a better version than this one. Like maybe it was earlier. I think. But yes, this is NFL Blitz. Alright. And this timer is a bit long. I don't think anyone wants to sit here for 2 minutes. Right? We give you 45 seconds. 45 seconds on the clock. And then we're gonna do like a, you know what I mean? I think that's the way we go about this. Okay. You guys having a good time? This is fun. This is different. You know? We're just chilling. Alright, next game. Ooh. Okay. Race car game. Race car game, absolutely amazing soundtrack, and even though I like the music too, I'm gonna pause it, and I will get the other hint is that it's RC cars. I have the music on here somewhere because it's just that good of a soundtrack. What's up, The Real? How you doing? Oh wait, I should get the timer going, huh? Even though I haven't played the sound yet. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I had whatever. I have it in here somewhere. Micro machines, no. We're gonna give you like, hold on. I want to find it in here. Will it stay on that? No, it decided to go not this window. Okay, I'm going to go with I gotta change this. I don't know why I care to show you this so much. Whoa. What was that? Oh, that's the timer. Okay, that's fine. That's there. Okay. See if this is. Yeah, this is the hint. This was the menu music, and it was baller, dude. Have you ever heard this? Probably not. Revolt. Pretty good game, honestly. Yeah. N64 menu music is so good though. Like, okay. I'm just trying to. We got one here. Okay. This is a. We're gonna put the timer on after I give you this hint. This is a wrestling game. It's a wrestling game. I think it was the best wrestling game that N64 ever produced. And arguably just up there is one of the top memorable wrestling games. So, I don't know. I probably wouldn't be able to guess it. I'm not gonna answer whether someone's right or wrong, because then it kind of kills it for everyone else. So like, I just need, you know what I mean? If you're like watching and you have anything you can throw it out there, I can see how this could be really hard. If I was on the flip side, I really wouldn't know what the fuck to say, you know. So I don't blame you for not typing in chat. But ready? WCW NWO Revenge. This game also had really good music to it. But I think a lot of them are standard, like the songs that the wrestlers will come out to. Alright, I feel like we're going a little slow. Let's get into some more. You're gonna know this one. 100% shooting genre. Shooting genre, that's, yeah, GoldenEye, done. Of course we have that in the collection. Truthfully, I don't think it's as good as it's definitely not good. Like, have you ever gone back and played N64 games and they just don't they don't seem as good as they once were, you know what I mean? I don't think that's a game that held up. I don't believe GoldenEye is a game that is just worth your time in today's world. You know? Here's one. Back into sports. I just know that the selection is pretty limited. People know the best of the best. And if this is a collection of, like, the best stuff, you're probably going to call it out. It's tennis. It's sports. I'll give you like 30 more seconds. It's tennis. Tennis, sports. Topspin. Oh, I remember that game. Not Topspin. It's not NBA Jam. It's rated E for everyone, because that narrows down just about every sports tennis game there is. You don't remember, really? Okay, maybe I'm overestimating how much you guys are gonna just zap to this. Roxy got it. You're gonna slap yourself in the face when you forgot about this one. Mario Tennis. Let's change it up a little bit. Think winter. It is snowboarding game. Probably not the one that people are gonna go to right away. It's probably not the first thing you think of when you think of a snowboarding game, even though that one was good too. Oh yeah, I remember that. It's neither of those. It's not SSX and it's not 1080. Those were really good ones though. Those were the top, I would say the top two. But this one had an interesting twist. It was a little bit more aggressive. You may have not ever played it, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. But it did exist, and I owned it, and it's actually pretty good. It was produced by Midway. Twisted Edge. Extreme Snowboarding, rated E. Mario Snowboarding. This game was good. We could do some playthroughs on these, like, you know, jump around, like if I get the N64 hooked up. Yeah, this one was more aggressive, I think, and I don't know. Snowboarding had like had a popular time period. You remember that, like with the 1080 and with SSX, it kind of was like people were jumping on the build a snowboard game bandwagon for a little bit there. Okay. Next game. We are no longer in sports category. There are a few in this, so I'm gonna narrow it down. It is Star Wars related. And it was unique. It was unique for a Star Wars game at that time. Something similar came out recently for Star Wars. Oh, dude. It's just good. Rogue Squadrons. You spend the whole time in the ship, and it's I don't exactly remember how whether it's like RPG. I think it has multiplayer. But yeah. I think the idea of what these games are... Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. I would prefer to play this other than Mario Kart. That doesn't narrow it down. It was like... Jeez. Okay, I don't even like it. Insta's just nailing it. Diddy Kong Racing. Really, really good one. I like this more than Mario Kart. I like how you could do in the planes and the boats. I don't even know if anyone's here. I think we've scared them all away. But I just wanted to show you guys my collection because we were talking about it. So this was like a fun way to go through it, you know. Okay. Yeah, I know. Back on an N60. Back on a. Oh, actually, no, we're not. This is different. I don't think I can give you too much. This was just one of the top games at the time, and probably still has. Oh, you had this, Edwin? Yeah, I like Diddy Kong a lot more than Mario Kart. I don't know why. I think it's because of the planes and the boats and the different types, and then you also had different characters. That's the element to me that it felt like it had more layers than Mario Kart did, even though drifting in Mario Kart was pretty OP. Okay, anyways. I'd say that this game is probably still worth giving it a playthrough in today's world. Based around a character that shows up in Super Smash Brothers. I'm gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it a little vague. It's a co-op RPG. The character shows up in the original Super Smash Brothers. And I'm just gonna leave it there for a few seconds. I don't know. I'm not giving you the best. I understand. You're kind of out there, really guessing for it. But I just think if I narrow it down too much, it's gonna be. It's so easy. There's only like one of each thing for N64. You know what I mean? Yeah, co-op RPG. But not in the sense of like the way Genshin's an RPG, as in more like you play through just being the character, not, you know, you're not leveling and grinding and beating those kind of things. It takes place in the air. Okay, ready? You've given it 100%. You've given it everything. All right, here we go, chat. Star Fox 64. Yeah, there were a lot of RPGs. This was the moment to get the call out of Star Fox 64. That is there. That is on the table. This one I think is worth playing. An RPG? Yeah, it is. You are role-playing as Star Fox and his squadron as you fight through the levels, defeat the bosses, and experience what life would be like as Star Fox in his spaceship. Isn't that a definition of role-playing? Role-play game. RPG. I think in a lot of ways, technically, almost every video game is a role-playing game, but this is more has a more story to it. You know, I think that's the definition is really you got a little bit of a story baseline there. Versus, I wouldn't call Diddy Kong Racing a role-playing game, even though you kind of are. You're role-playing as Diddy Kong in a car versus him and his friends, what he does on the weekends. I don't know. Star Fox was awesome, yes, that was a good one. I remember the early missions more than the other ones. Okay, here we go. Back to Star Wars. It is another flight game. You do not touch the ground. And it's Star Wars based. I think that's just about everything I could give you without narrowing it down too much. Alright, I'll give that to you, Insta. Because it's Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. But I know what you're going for. Because who in the world would guess that exact name? It is the racing version of a Star Wars game where you raced in the pod racers. And this was a good one. I like this one a lot. A lot of fun to play through as a kid. It was a game that I played for like 20 minutes at a time. Really didn't play for it very long. But getting in there, seeing like the visuals of the pod racers, getting the experience of like being on the starting line and going through some races was really fun. Yeah, the animations, it was neat. It was a neat game for the time. It's cool. Here's one. This goes up there as this was the game that came with my N64. And I actually really don't like playing this game, but a lot of including my brother and some of my close friends really liked playing this game. It just caused more frustration than enjoyment for me. It is an RPG. I think that's all I can say. It came with the N64 early on. Well, that narrows it down. Yeah, it does. All right. You know what this is? This is not a how well do you know the N64 games. This is how well you know the N64 games and how well you know your streamer. Okay? So if you didn't know me and my friends group back then come on. Nah, I'll show you. Because I just feel like we're taking forever on this. Banjo-Kazooie. I don't like this game. Grateful that it came out. I don't like playing it. Worth having in the collection though, and it came with the N64, so it's not like I was gonna throw it out. Okay. This one was notorious for breaking controllers. I mean, like the amount of controller damage that was caused. from this, the friendships that were created or destroyed, and honestly, good times. This one was good times. I would play this in today's world. I don't know if it would have the same experience, but I'd give it a go. Great drinking game, and ultimately just worth playing. Mario Party. I don't own F-Zero box, so that's not gonna show up, unfortunately. No, I did play it. Maybe I do own it. I don't know. I don't remember. We'll see. Yeah, Mario Party. I remember, dude, the mini games, like swirling the thumbstick. Okay. Here's a good one. You don't actually ever move in this game that I'm going to show you. You never move your hips or your feet. You never actually, through the gameplay, are never walking. If you want to consider it off the ground, it's not by much. It's got a weird balance of soothing gameplay with the frustration of, like, if you missed that opportunity, you'd have to go back and redo the level to get exactly what you're looking for. And now I can't tell you what I'm forgetting what the term is for this, but what is that called? What would you call like Mario, Star Wars, all these? What is that? They're not genres. They're. Why am I spacing out of this? It's not platformers like that. Like, what do you call, like, Star Fox, Mario, Star Wars? Like, what are the what's the difference of those? Like, what is that called? Like, franchises. Yes, thank you. I can't tell you the franchise because it would just, I think it would give it away. But I will show you the game because we're just gonna go right to it. The franchise is Pokemon. Pokemon Snap. Another good game. A little bit off the ground. You never end up walking. And it's a good mixture of soothing and frustration because if you end up missing your photo opportunity, you're going to have to do the whole level again. You're not going to guess this. This is a racing game. The cover has a car that has teeth on it, though there is never any aggression in the game in terms of combat. And there's many of these made at this point, and even a show with the name. Ready? Yeah, no aggression boxes, not Twisted Metal. I played this one a lot. This is actually a really good game to play. It had a nice playthrough. When you get through all the way at the end, you could have the choice to play as a taco car that had tomato wheels, or a hot dog car that had pickle wheels. And actually, one of the other secret cars that was in this game was the N64 logo was just a car. It's called Top Gear Overdrive. Actually a good playthrough as a kid, from start to finish. It had progression. You start out as the Volkswagen Beetle Bug, and as you level up through the game, you're gonna play faster and faster cars. This one was a really good car, a really good game, really well built. There were some funny bugs and stuff, but every Nintendo game had that, where you could, like, fall through the map if you're going too fast and shit like that. So, I didn't play this one too much, though I knew that I needed to add it to the collection because it was a unique, I believe it was first person, it may have been third person, I don't exactly remember. But it was, actually I never played the story, but the PvP was pretty good. I'm just going to show you because I don't even know enough to explain it. Jet Force Gemini. I think you can play as a dog in this game, and it was like a little battle on. Pretty good if you wanted like a unique experience compared to GoldenEye or something like that. Classic racing game, top franchise. This one's easy. Yeah, you remember that one? Yeah, it was just good. Not Need for Speed. I did not even know that they made a Need for Speed on N64. Not Cruising USA was a good one. Not Burnout. Not Cruising USA. Not Need for Speed. I think you're thinking too hard. This is debatably one of the easiest ones in the box. It's so funny when someone's in my shoes and they're like, it's easy. It's the easiest one. You can't mess this up. That like messes with the other person's guessing head. They're like, oh my gosh, wait, I thought I knew what this was, but maybe it's not what I don't know. Mario Kart. Mario Kart 64. This one, I actually never really got a chance to play back again. These are not helpful in any way what I'm about to say, but I do want to share it. I rented this game from Blockbuster, played it for the week or whatever, and it was very interesting though. I didn't get very far in it. I was always curious to go back and play it again, go through a full playthrough. And I'd really be interested to load it up and see if I like it now, just to see. But it is called, maybe, let me know if you guys have played this game. I don't know enough about it. Quest 64. And that's the bottom of the box. So we went through a lot. But I vividly remember this game having a lot of potential when I played it for the first time. And I think it was the kind of thing where I was young and didn't quite understand everything yet. But I also, I must have had like a lot of schoolwork that week or some type of thing where I just didn't get around to playing it much. And then I remember my mom had returned it, and I just never ended up getting it back until much later. I really wanted to play it again. So yeah, it's Quest 64 was the name of that one. It was a turd. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Oh well. So that's my N64 collection. We kind of got on that topic a little bit, and then we went through it. It's pretty good. I think we got a lot of good stuff there.